Okay, this is the last video, Dan, that I'm going to make for you, and then I'll update later. But with the last video, I want to present the gospel in a minute of why I believe it's the gospel. Just to explain it a little bit more to you, Dad, what it means to have a relationship with Jesus. So what I'm going to use is a demonstration, a quick demonstration for you. Hopefully this will allow you to remember it. And you can think about this when you think of me, I hope. So at one point in our life, Dad, at one time in history, man was able to dwell with God. Then man did something. Man sinned against God by eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. By eating from that tree, man sinned because God said, do not eat from this tree. Sin became something that separated man from God. So in the same way, like you can't see me, this is what sin has done between God and myself. God cannot be able to reach me because he is so holy, he is not able to do anything but just stand at a distance and be blockaded from me. But what's so neat, Dad, is that God set himself, his son, on this earth, who lived a perfect life, a sinless life, and died on the cross as a sacrifice, as in my place, died in my place, the death I deserve, getting rid of sin because of his blood covers me. And when Christ sees my life, when God sees my life, he doesn't see my sin. He sees a perfect life through Christ's blood. Now I know that sounds crazy, but what's so neat is that God has even brought something on this earth to allow us to be in connection with him. And that something is himself. And what's so neat is that his blood washes me clean. And because of that, I am forgiven of all sins. And because of his sacrifice, and that he rose again on the third day, we celebrate Easter because Jesus rose from the dead. His sacrifice is forever. And I am able to have a forever connection with God while I'm in heaven. And that's the only way that you actually can go to heaven, Dad. It's not about being a good person. It's about being forgiven of your sins. The question isn't that, am I good enough? Because no one can be better or even close to being good as who God is. He sets the standard of good. We fall short of it. But what's so neat, Dad, is that we're saved by grace. And grace means something that you don't deserve. So when he forgave me of my sins, he forgave me out of grace. Because I had deserved hell, but he has forgiven me. And through believing in his son, believing that his son coming on this earth and dying on the cross, you can be forgiven. And not only that, Dad, will you be forgiven, but you will be transformed and your life will change. And the things that you used to hope in, you will see that they never really could bring you true hope and true love and everything. And the only thing that we can truly get is from the Lord and Lord alone. This is a long message. I want you to know, Dad, that God makes it very clear in his word, which is the Bible, that there's only one way to him. Jesus claims it when he says in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. In Acts 4:12, he says, Peter says, for there is only one name under heaven given to men by which we must be saved. And that someone is Christ. So that, I know it may sound crazy, Dad, and that's why it may not make sense to you, but I'm hoping, Dad, that something connected with you, and I would love to talk about it more. But I think you know a little bit too that there's only one way. And I'm not saying this as a threat or anything like that, but just this is how much I love you, Dad. Because this is truly, I love you so much that I want to be with you in heaven. I really do. What's sad, Dad, is that my life, I've been separated from you because of divorce, and I hate divorce because I really do love you, and I haven't been able to spend a lot of time with you. You haven't been able to spend a lot of time with me, but Dad, what I will love so much is if I could be able to be in heaven with you forever. Catch up on the things that we weren't able to talk about, or discuss topics that we never thought we would be able to discuss with each other. So I want you to be there. But if you don't believe in this, Dad, that's alright. That's your own decision. But know that you will not enter heaven. I want to get to know you more and more on this earth. But more importantly, Dad, I would love to see you in heaven. And I didn't mean to end it on a note like this, but I love you. And I hope that you will consider this. And stay safe over there. And I hope this video uploads, because it's probably a little long. I hope you were able to listen to it. Thanks, Dad, for serving our country. Stay safe. I love you so much. Make right decisions, Dad. And never blame God for anything. If anything happens, Dad, that's not good, don't blame God. Don't even blame your men. Know that God is with you, because I'm praying for you, and that He will protect you. And He loves you very much. And I love you too. And keep going, Dad. Don't give up. Fight through the pain. Love you.